Good evening, everyone. I am Dhanuj from Tamil Nadu, a district called Namakkal, where armed forces is not very much known among people. So my journey started from Sainik School Amravathinagar. I am an ex-student of Sainik School Amravathinagar. I studied there till my 8th standard, and due to some personal reasons, I need to leave the school, and I started to focus on my sports career. Then after 12th standard, again a call came from my heart that I should focus on my life. Hence, studying from Sainik School, I have seen my seniors going to the academy, NDA, after that getting commissioned. So they used to come to school and motivate us. So that is the reason, the main reason why I want to join the armed forces. So after 12th standard, I started giving my NDA attempts. It was not a piece of cake for me to clear my NDA attempts, but still I gave three attempts in NDA. I couldn't clear. But after that, I joined the engineering from Kumaraguru College of Technology from Coimbatore. I did my 4 years of engineering there. Then at last, I was very much confident that if I get a chance for SSB, I was sure that I may get recommended. But I didn't know how to prepare and all those things. I used to roam behind seniors, those who got recommended, or my officers. I used to admire them when they come in uniform. I just used to take a stop and look at their uniform, and I used to admire that. And that created a huge impact on my career. And when I used to say my friends that I want to join the army, they used to think that after some time I used to change my thoughts. But unlike others, I didn't change my thought. I kept dreaming about joining the forces. So that is why armed forces became as my career. So initially when I was preparing, I didn't know what to do in SSB. I don't even know what happens in SSB all those 5 days. Then me and my friend Nitish, we both are from same college. And I came to know about him in the last 6 months. Then we both had a chat, and we thought that we should go take some coaching from somewhere. So we were searching initially, and by God's luck, grace or luck, whatever it is, I came to know about the Flying Edge, which is led by Ankit Pulsar. Then and to be the most funny thing is, I also booked for some other X or Y institutes, but some gut feeling told me that go to this Indore. So I came to Indore. I prepared well, and to share my experience. I used to see my friends, seniors, those who get recommended, they used to have plus symbol in their chest, and I used to sometimes feel jealous of them that when I'm going to get that plus in my chest. So when I went to my SSB, that was my first SSB in 17 SSB Bangalore for TGC 137. Initially there were 150 students, and I didn't even think that I'll be getting recommended. I thought I should give my best, but rest of the thing is in assessor's hand. So I gave my best in screening. I did whatever Ankit sir told. I didn't even do anything apart from that. I just stuck to this and actively participated in the group discussion, everything, and prepared notes from the Google, then from my friends, Sainik School friends here. So I was able to use all that in the SSB. So when my chest number was called, I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes. They called me chest number 3. Initially, they used to read chest number from the beginning, but during my time, they read the chest number from the last. So when it was 3, I couldn't believe that I got recommended. So my parents kept calling me, and I couldn't take the call. But at the 3 o'clock, I took my call, and my mom told me that she didn't have a single drop of water from the morning. She told me that I'm not going to eat or drink anything till I get my son's result. So she was in the temple, and after I got my result, she called me through WhatsApp video call. I attended that, and I showed the plus symbol. She was so innocent that she couldn't understand what is plus symbol means. Then I showed her thumbs up, and she was like crying like hell in that temple itself. And my father, he couldn't control his tears. Both of them made me cry. And I was sitting with the four of my friends who got recommended with me, and officers were there. To be frank, their eyes were filled with tears, even the officers' eyes. Then they congratulated my parents that your son is, you are so lucky to have a son like this. Then that is the first time I made my parents proud. So what I would like to say is, I got to know a lot of things when I came for this coaching. And apart from that, whenever you go to SSB, don't go with the mindset of getting recommended. Just go there, enjoy the process, and make a lot of friends and give your best. That's it. And don't worry about the results. That is what I learned in this SSB. And when I came here, I made a lot of good friends here. Honestly speaking, I met a lot of intelligent people as well as here. So one among them was Kramanki in our group, Deepika. Kramanki, she got recommended. She was our first motivating factor. She got recommended first, then my friend Nitish got recommended. Then I thought that both of them got recommended, then this is my chance to get recommended. So I gave my best and I got recommended. Then I didn't stop there. Then Ankit sir told me that I had my SSC tech entry lined up. So I was thinking whether to go or not to go. Then we both, Nitish and me, we both planned to go. And I reported to Allahabad. Then I thought maybe I got recommended by luck in the first attempt. So I thought I should prove to people that I didn't get recommended by my luck. It is my skill and hard work. So I went to the SSC tech entry in 34 SSB Allahabad. It was a very good experience in Allahabad. Since I'm from South, I don't even know Hindi. I can understand Hindi, but when it comes to speaking, I don't feel comfortable. So when I went there, it was fully Hindi. So Ustad, he was having fun with me. He used to call me Madras Wala and used to have fun with me. So there I gave my best, starting from psychology screening, then psychology GTO1, GTO2, then conference. I was very confident that I'll get recommended by this time because my conference went for just 40 to 50 seconds. And then when my chest number was read, the same thing happened. I was very much happy, but still I couldn't digest that I got recommended for the second time. And as same, I called my parents and informed them that I got recommended. And my mom told me that I was not at all happy when you got recommended for the first time. She told me that I was extremely happy when she got recommended for the second time. So Allahabad gave me a very good experience. There, I got to learn a lot of new things from people from all over country. There I saw a guy coming from Leh Ladakh, Kashmir, then a refugee from Bangladesh. He shifted to India and he's staying. So that stories. So I learned to get along with people from different parts of the country. That is what SSB gave me. And what happened, one of the most inspiring story which I would like to share is when I went for my medicine to AFMC. I got medically temporary rejection for overweight. I went to AFMC. And me, my friend who is studying in AFMC, and one more guy who is lieutenant right now in the artillery, we three were roaming around the corners of AFMC. And there was Ustad and he called us and he asked us, who are you? And we didn't say anything. And that guy, lieutenant who was standing behind, he was on his phone. And that Ustad called him and who are you? He told that I'm Lieutenant Gokul. And that Ustad, he was like, Zain Saab. And it was a goosebumps. And this is a motivating factor for me. When I was standing there, I really got goosebumps. That he's just a 22-year-old guy and that Ustad was around 30 years. He just told Zain sir. And he didn't even salute him in return. He told good evening sir. So that is how army, gave me very good, a respecting field, I would say. The same thing happened when I went to RMB, to Delhi RR Hospital. I was made to sit in officers' room. There were JCOs who came there and they were made to sit outside OPD stations and they made me sit in officers' room and there was an old person sitting opposite to me. I thought he is some regular patient. And then the clerk came and this old person told that, tell the colonel that Lieutenant General VP Singh is here. And that clerk went to colonel and told him. The colonel himself came there and took him inside. And I was like, man, I was sitting in front of this old man. I was thinking that he's some random patient. So the thing which most matters in army is respect. Wherever you go, you gain respect in the army. So when I got recommended, I was like seen like an officer in my locality. People used to greet me. They don't even recognize me before. But when I got recommended for the army, they were like coming to home. They used to call me to their home. They bring their son to my home. They used to get ideas. So that is how this recommendation changed my life. And to be honest, I'm very much proud that I got recommended in my first attempt. That was my first attempt. People used to say that getting recommended in first attempt is not that easy task. So initially I was thinking that I will not be going to TGC entry. I thought I want to clear my serious entry and then get into the army. But to my surprise, I got recommended in my TGC entry. So I'm waiting to join the IMA. If I make it to the merit list, I'm waiting to join the IMA soon. And wear that olive green. And every time when I used to feel low, I used to think of that Lakshya song that comes into my mind. That parents will be giving me stars in my shoulder. So that is the motivating factor. Whenever I think of that song and my parents giving stars on my shoulder, my eyes would be filled with tears. And whenever I used to remember my parents' face, they are not that much educated. My father completed his 10th standard and he started driving lorries to states. And my mother, she's from Orthodox family. She doesn't know what happens in other states. Whenever I take a picture of Delhi city and show her, she used to say me that, what is this here? These girls are wearing short skirts. Is this allowed? Or she's such innocent that she doesn't know anything of that. So I'm planning to take my mom and dad for my path. Anyway, they will be coming, but I need to book a flight ticket for them because they haven't stepped into flight. I want to book my flight ticket in my own stipend which I get in the academy, and I want to book my tickets for them. I need to take them to the academy, and I just want to see my father crying there, not in a offensive way. I just want to make him cry in a positive way, and that is how my life is going on right now. The second thing is coming after to the coaching, I learned a lot of things. People may say that coaching will change your personality, but it is not like that. Coming to coaching will give some additional guidance. That's it. Changing personality, it may happen in some institute, I'm not sure, but what I came to learn here is this coaching never changes your personality. It just gives you some guidance. So that is what I got here. I came to know about something like masterpieces. And first time when I heard about masterpieces, I was like, what is this, man? What is this going to give me? So when I learned about masterpieces, it helped me in my lecture. I got the topic of e-vehicles. So I didn't know what to speak. And I remembered all those masterpieces: media, art, sports, technology. I brought everything into masterpiece. And GTO was just listening to me. And he didn't ring my bell in the 3rd minute. He forgot, actually. To be honest, he forgot. He rang my bell in the second 45 minutes. 2 minutes 45 seconds. And this is how my masterpieces helped me in my interview. When it comes to GD, initially I was not at all able to speak in the GD which we used to practice here, because people whom I met here were legends, I would say. They won't let me open my mouth, and I was scared to open my mouth. Initially, when first GD went, second GD went, Ankit sir used to tell us that consider every GD as your last GD. Then I thought that my friend Nitish, he was doing well, and he is my motivating factor. Since if he gets recommended, if I don't get recommended, people there will speak that you both of you went and he got recommended and you didn't get. So that motivated me, and I practiced everything. We both practiced like day and night. The next day we took our GD as the last GD and tried to put 2 to 3 points. The next GD 4 or 5 points. The next GD 6 or 7 points. That is how I increased my speaking skills in the GD. When I went to actual SSB, I was actually dominating the GD. Dominating as in a positive way. People were listening to me. They were like really nodding their heads to my points, and they really liked my points. So I got around 7 people telling that I support chest number 3, support chest number 3. That is the influence I made there on my SSB. So this is how this GD which we practiced there helped me there. Then masterpieces, then the game word stealing. Initially I couldn't speak a word in English. I can speak, but when it comes to group discussion I couldn't speak. I couldn't think of a point. But when we started practicing word stealing, I really felt a change within a week. I would promise that I would give you in return that I got to feel the change within 1 week. Because in our batch there were a lot of people. Morning we used to go to the terrace at 6:30 a.m. and we started practicing word stealing. And day by day, at the end of 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day, we started to feel a change. We were able to put our points in the GD, lecturate, then group discussion. Everywhere we were able to give our participation. So this is how my SSB went, and I got recommended twice. One for TGC 137 Permanent Commission for the Army, and second one is for Short Service Commission 61 course for the OTA. And right now I feel like I should give my next SSB. I have my NCC entry scheduled on May 31st Jalandhar. Maybe I'll not be going, but after coming to this coaching, it started to give me a feel that go to SSB just for fun. So that is how this institute of Flying Edge made me. And whenever I used to tell my friends, I used to recommend some of my friends to Ankit sir. I never tell them the name by Flying Edge because I didn't get attached to Flying Edge. I got attached to Ankit sir. I used to tell them that I met a person from Indore. He's 5 times back to back recommended. Then that's it. And to be frank, I don't like to go for marketing, but I used to tell them the reality because there are a lot of potential candidates who I met in SSB, and I thought that maybe I could bring some changes in them. So that is how I bought Gautam here, and he got recommended for SSC Tech Entry. And I have sent more people like Vishnu. I hope he'll be going to make it. He'll be making the next attempt. So my journey will still continue. But even after joining the forces, if people will ask me for guidance, I'll definitely point my hand towards Ankit sir. And my parents, if they had known Hindi, they would have come from Tamil Nadu all the way to Indore. They would thank Ankit sir. And my mom, she was like, when I got recommended, she told me that do Ankit sir understand Tamil? She wanted to thank him that she couldn't control her tears. She told that just make me speak to Ankit sir once. I'll just tell him I'll tell to you in Tamil. You translate in English. So that much affection she had towards Ankit sir. She told me that at least we should meet Ankit sir once in life. So I'll make it happen once. So that is how my journey is. And to conclude, I would like to say that even if you have given 6 attempts or 7 attempts, it doesn't matter. What matters is whether you are giving till the last or not, because there are people who got recommended with me even in their 20th attempts. So when I got recommended, I didn't cry, but when I saw them crying, they were crying like hell. They told me that all those 19 attempts flashed in front of their eyes. Every time they used to call their mom and tell that they didn't make it in this attempt, they didn't make it in that attempt, and finally they made it. So that is what matters. Don't give up till you make it to the armed forces, and chill when you go for SSB. Don't take it serious that you are going for nothing is going to happen there. At the worst, you are not going to get recommended. If not that attempt, the next attempt is waiting for you. So have that mindset in your mind and start preparing. And I hope and I wish you all the best to clear your SSB. Thank you.